Hi, Vince with Pipedream here. I got the fuel system and tank ready to go in the car. I just want to talk a little bit about what we did. This tank has been modified, heavily modified from the stock or version which came with the car. What we did was we cut 2 inches off the tank so we can do our own sump and fuel system inside the tank as opposed to an external sump. We did that because we're doing a more streetable version of the car which didn't require an actual racing sump. So this will perform very similar to a racing sump because the tank is baffled and the pump will sit between the baffles. But as far as needing extra room in the car to store or plumb fittings, we've gained that. So right now there's a blanking plate here. The pump is not inside the tank, it's just a blanking plate I use for pressure testing. In addition to shortening the tank, we welded brackets on the bottom that pick up between the frame rails in the car that will prevent the fuel tank from shifting from side to side. These are pieces for the straps to ride in. Because of the gauge on this tank is quite light, decided to do that as just an extra wear factor, just in case over time, movement, vibration, I didn't want anything coming in contact with the tank because we are using our own stainless steel straps. There will be a gasket in there. That's just extra protection. The straps were fabricated out of stainless steel sheet metal, 16 gauge. They were cut with a bench grinder. Don't recommend using a plasma cutter because they'll warp like heck on you. So there we go, and that's going to fit over a new fuel system like that, and it will be strapped in traditionally in the tank like all fuel systems usually are. Here's a quick look at the install. You can see we have the stainless steel straps. They're hooked in, they're ready to go. We have our gaskets on our frame rails, at least one anyway. And basically, we're going to have to push the tank over to the far left and forward. To do with the strap. See how that just fell in? Or here, how that just fell in. Okay, so that's in. The tank's just forward. We're actually back onto our brackets that space it off the engine. And now that thing isn't moving either way. We get our gasket material under this side of the tank and above the tank here where the straps come around. We're going to feed the strap over and down and pick up that bolt on the other side. There we have it. This strap is getting the last of the strapping done. You can see how that strap now feeds in through that bracket we made, and I'm just using a ratchet wrench to tighten it up. Final mock-up. Looks really good. When we bent the brackets back in order to squeeze the fuel tank in, I hyperextended this bend so now it's touching the tank, but later on it'll be tweaked with some gasket material. I think it's fine. The tank itself is extremely sturdy. Like I said, it can't shift side to side anymore. All we have to do is prevent it from bouncing up, and when you put your hand on there and pull, I mean, it's really solid. I think it turned out well.